I'm continuing my gelatin series right now, guys, and I'm learning quite a bit about making molds. Today, for the very first time, I want to make this mosaic with 3 leches. Let's get started. Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara, and this is Cooking Made Simple. For this recipe, I'm going to be making 4 different packages or 4 different flavors of gelatin. So I'm starting off with 1 cup of boiling hot water. And to this, I'm going to add a 3-ounce package of lime gelatin and then stir until it's completely dissolved. Now on the package, it's going to say do 2 cups of boiling hot water to 2 cups of cold water. We're not going to be making it that way, alright? We're going to do 1 cup of boiling hot water. After it's dissolved, we're going to add 1 cup of cold ice water and just give it a good stir. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour it into my cake tin right here, this 9x9 tin. I wish I had some plastic containers, but I really don't keep a lot of plastic things around. So we're just going to have to use what we have on hand. Alright, so let's work on one of the other flavors. This is the raspberry, I believe. And I'm using 4 flavors, but you can use 5 or 6 if you'd like, but use at least 4 so we can have different colors. So into the fridge they go for overnight or at least 4 hours. This is the next day for me. So let me go ahead and remove the tins and take them to the counter. Let me grab the next 2, guys. Alright, so here we are. 4 different flavors. This one was getting frozen. I think that spot in the fridge gets really super cold. So now I'm going to use my paring knife and I'm just going to go ahead and slice lines in one direction. Okay, and then now in the next direction, because I'm cubing the gelatin, okay? So the lines are not going to be straight. Don't let it stress you out. They don't need to be perfect. I'm using this dough cutting thing to just get under here and release all my little cubes. This is so satisfying to look at. Okay. Now let's do the other one, and I'm being very careful not to cut into my pan. This is why I wish I had some plastic containers. Just go ahead and cut it both directions again, and use the same tool to go ahead and lift up the little cubes of gelatin, okay? So now let's take care of this one. I don't know if this one's the black cherry or I think it's cherry and raspberry I have. No, I have strawberry and raspberry. Yes, I got some good flavors. Okay. Get it up with this. And I want to show you, if you don't own one of these tools, just go ahead and get a flat spatula like this, alright? Get in there and just bring it up. Be careful not to break them. So even though this is a non-stick pan, I still want to spray it because I don't want any issue with my gelatin not coming out the mold, alright? So wipe the oil up on the edges and even on the cone. And now these are the 3 milks that we're going to be using. 2 condensed, 2 evap, and 1 media crema. At least that's what the recipe says. But look at this tin, guys. It's only a 64-ounce tin, and with everything we have to put in it, I don't trust this. So I'm going to remove one of the evap and one of the condensed and just use these 3 milks and this. Alright, we need some unflavored gelatin, and we're going to use the 4 packages from the box. So let's start by opening the milks and putting it in my large bowl. And you're supposed to use a blender, but my blender's not big enough because I have the NutriBullet, so I'm just going to use my hand mixer and just mix it for a few seconds, like 30 seconds or so. So these are all 3 milks. And let me grab my hand mixer and mix. Meanwhile, I'm heating up some water in the kettle because I need 1 cup of boiling hot water. Let me go ahead and start dumping my cubes into this big bowl, and I'm just doing each color a little bit at a time to make sure that it's well blended, alright? So the water's ready. Let me go ahead and move my cup so you guys can see. So 1 cup of boiling hot water, and to this I'm going to add the 4 packages of the unflavored gelatin. You may be familiar with the unflavored gelatin being called Knox, but Knox is just a brand. and I'm using a different brand, alright? So the 4 packages from the box. Let me give this a stir because this will thicken up quickly, like when you're messing with fiber. And because the milks were not hot, it's going to cool down the unflavored gelatin, alright? Let me give it a quick mix. Yeah, this is good. Let me go ahead and get rid of the feet. I gotta soak it right away. Look how happy this looks, guys. Now here comes the fun part. Oh, look how much custard I got. So let's start first of all by putting some of our cubes into our tin. And of course you can use gloves if you want to, but do not use a spoon or anything like that, alright? Because you're gonna crush it. So pour some of the custard. Let me turn my tin around. And we're just going to build this like if we're doing a lasagna, you know. Put some more of the custard. And then some more of the gelatin cubes. I'm being very gentle with them. I should have picked up a box of purple ones. Grape, I think. Yeah. It's looking good though. Put the rest in. Okay. Let me just go ahead and grab the whole bowl and just dump it in. Let me get it all. And I'm going to put some more of the custard. And honestly guys, I don't think I have space to use a whole lot of it, okay? So I'm just going to set this aside. Now let me put this on this tray because I don't want it to spill in the fridge. Now over to the fridge, very carefully. Joe is helping me with the door. I have to go so slowly. Isn't it just like me, guys? When I'm doing something that's so messy, I want to put the camera inside the fridge to do all these type of shots for you. Right, so it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, let me put some aluminum foil on top. So this is 5 hours later. I'm so excited about this. Right, so let's get the foil off of it. And I have a little bit of water here in this bowl. And I'm just gonna release the gelatin from the mold, alright? Go all around the edge. And don't forget the middle by the cone. Remember we greased it all though, so we should be good. Let me put some warm water in my tray. I don't know if putting it in that little bit of warm water did anything to it. Let me set it here. Get rid of this. But I've watched a lot of videos before I did this thing. This is the first time that I'm gonna unmold one of these gelatin type things, right? And some of them say put it in a little bit of warm water and then loosen it up. So I have this pretty thing here from my mom. I got this when I helped my dad get rid of some of my mom's stuff. I'm gonna set it here and we're gonna pray. All right, I hear something releasing. Even if it crumbles, we're gonna show this video because this used a lot of ingredients and I put a lot of love into this thing. Oh, I should have gotten this plate wet because wherever I set it now, I can't slide it. So don't forget that part. Get a little bit of wet on the plate so that you can slide it if it didn't sit right. Okay? Woo! Pray, pray, pray. Yes! I feel so proud. It's not sitting right on the plate, but we ain't gonna move it. I have this. This is like for serving power. It's just pretty. Yes, this is gorgeous. I did it. I did it. You did it, because you guys can do it too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go take my thumbnail And when I come back, we're going to cut into this baby. I already took my pill, my lactate pill. Yesterday when I did that video, I took the lactate pill too close to tasting the thing, and it didn't work. So today I got to make sure it works, all right? So let me go do my thumbnail, and I'll be right back. Now it's time to cut into it. This feels pretty good. Let me get a big chunk of it out. I have to grab my flat spatula, get in here. Let me move my plate a little bit closer first though. Yeah. Oh, this is gorgeous. It looks just like stained glass, right? Like the church window. So I guess this is called Mosaic. Wow. Now let's taste. I did a lot to try to take the picture with this slice standing up, but it wasn't working. I even have some aluminum foil. Some aluminum foil. What I like about this is that there's a lot more jello pieces than the white stuff, because you know the white stuff will cause me pain. Let me taste a little bit of that. This is the tres leches. I'm going to a party on Sunday. I think if I take something like this, everybody will be happy. This is so good. I'm glad I didn't put the 2 extra cans of milk. It wouldn't have fit. My pan's only 64 ounces. I measured. So with all the volume of the jello pieces plus all that liquid, I knew that it wasn't going to fit. And from now on, when I try these recipes, I'm going to try to use my common sense. If I figure it's not going to work, I'm not going to do it. That girl probably had a bigger pan. I just couldn't see that it was a bigger pan. Oh, I'm learning how to do these things. And if I have a recipe that comes out right from the way the people did it, I'll give them credit. Meanwhile, if it doesn't come out right and I have to tweak too much stuff, I'm not going to give no credit. Plus, they're teaching in all Spanish. And I only know so much Spanish. I had to send the video to my friend Shanika so she could tell me what she said at one point. But the rest of it I'm catching though. Make the jello from the night before. Then get up and do the rest of the stuff, and you'll have this ready to take with you to that potluck, alright? Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to join my Patreon. Check out my Patreon. It's going to be in the description below, alright? And follow my Instagram, please. Pretty please with sugar on top. I'll see you guys again real soon, alright? Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're seeing me on Facebook, don't forget to follow, like, and share the page. If you're seeing me on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the page. And if you want to see me on a different platform, come and join the membership at Patreon. It's patreon.com/Bear Pantry Show.